Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Today I'm just going to be doing a cursed robot run, a relatively straightforward and simple run because I need to get back into the swing of things in terms of Gungeon play. It's been a little while since I've had the opportunity to play, primarily just because of BS that's been happening around my house, and also just that I have not played very much Gungeon, just because I've been playing a lot of Darkest Dungeon, which is a very fun game. But yeah, just a couple of annoying things happening around my house. The sink, I don't know if I've told the story yet to the Enter the Gungeon playlist, but my sink in my house broke, flooded my house, and then for the past week I've only had the sounds of fans and humidifiers and heaters running as a team of people have been trying to fix the problem of there being a lot of water in between the floors of my house. So it's been a little bit annoying, but it's all gone, it's all been dealt with, and the circuit breakers are no longer tripping every 20 minutes because there's so much equipment running. So hopefully I'll be able to get some Gungeon play in today, get a few episodes done if I'm lucky, and have some fun doing it too. Okay, I was not able to kill the jammed bulletkin, unfortunately, even though I was shooting at him. Maybe if I had the coolant ready, I could have coolanted him, and then that would have been enough to kill him, but there's just no way I could have gotten the kill, I don't think. I'm not that worried about keys, though, on this run, because ideally, we're not going to need to worry about so many keys. We're going to have a lot of mimics, because we have so much levels of curse, and those mimics will not require keys to open. I can lure them out into a new area, into a large room. I can fight them at range, and hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of items, even though we don't necessarily have the keys to open all the chests. And hopefully we get good chests, you know. Chest quality is still going to be important, but keys after the first 1 or 2 floors should not be a problem. I say the first 1 or 2 floors because on this floor we would ideally like to go down to the oubliette, depending on what we get from this floor, of course. Maybe we'll get garbage. Okay, there's another one. I actually can't get that one. He's getting guarded by a whole lot of bulletkin. I'm really kind of annoyed though. I've seen 2 of them in 5 minutes, and both of them were jammed, and I had no ways of actually getting over to them and killing them. What the hell, game? Come on, Gungeon. It's really unfortunate too, especially because we're cursed, we're not gonna get as many key drops as we would normally otherwise get, because being cursed lowers your likelihood of getting key drops, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that to be the case, and as a result, you know, those key bulletkin, you know, I can just only hope that there are going to be more of them, and ideally that they will not be jammed. But yeah, keys are gonna be in short supply, I feel like, on this run. Okay, I was thinking for a second, don't let the shop be locked. Shop is not locked. Shop is just inaccessible in this direction. We have to find a back door, and that's okay. I'll do that. But yeah, that's it's a hell of a lot of luck there. So we're gonna buy the key. We're gonna buy the armor. Absolutely. I might want to consider buying a blank. We have plenty of money. You know, we were able to buy the key and the armor, and really, you know, didn't affect our money all that much. But you know, I would still like to maybe see if there's another floor on this shop. If there is a salesman selling a amulet, I would like to pick it up. You know, there's a lot of stuff we can spend our money on. Well, it's not a mimic. And it's not fused. But it is still a brown chest. So I'm kind of thinking, maybe we just want to blow up that chest, maybe get some junk out of it, maybe get a key, maybe get, you know, armor. The worst would be if it was an ammo drop. Hey, secret room is right here. Now, this might be... No, that's not how it works. No, we already found the path down to the oubliette, so I guess that is just straight up the secret room. That's kind of cool, actually. I can use both of these blanks on the boss, and if I need to buy a blank after I fight the boss, I can just go buy another blank. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So I really do think that the best thing for me to do right now is to just not worry about the secret room, and we'll do it later. Then again, the secret room could give me great benefits that I could use to fight the boss with, you know? So like this brown chest right now, I'm not getting anything out of it because I exploded it. This brown chest, I'm not going to get anything out of it because I'm going to explode it. So, you know, unless I get something out of that secret room, this floor is going to be a little bit of a wash. But we did get junk out of it at least. Let's fight the boss. We've got 2 blanks. First floor boss should hopefully be pretty easy, and it is the king. He's not jammed, his friend isn't jammed. This should be pretty doable. Again, it's been a while since I played Gungeon. I could just completely mess up my dodges, which is very likely, in fact. But, you know, if we just get a little bit lucky, we'll be fine here. Would love to actually knock out the counselor. I feel like that's important to do, because if the counselor rushes me down, then I'm going to have to dodge him and the Bullet King at the same time. So we killed the counselor. We got 1 blank left. I would like to keep this blank intact, because if I can do that, then I can hopefully not worry about spending money buying a blank just for the secret room on this floor. I would do it. I would definitely do it. But if I don't have to, I would like to not have to. Now, I really wish that this guy would stop with his exploding bullet orb of death that happens right above his head. That's the worst attack in the world, because it always seems to line up with another attack that he does. We get the mailbox. Mailbox is great. We're going to blank the secret room. Holy shit, this is great. Blank, an armor, a blue chest. I'm gonna blow it up, because I want to go down to the oubliette. It gives us junk, and as the robot, junk is important because it gives us a damage upgrade, and we're just gonna move on. So that was a pretty nice floor. In fact, what I should do right now, before I finish, let's not be too hasty. Let's go to the exit room, pop the last blank that we have. You never know when you're gonna find a floor that has more than 1 secret room. I've seen it before. I've seen floors that have 3 secret rooms. Then again, that was on the oubliette, so that, you know, it doesn't really count, because 2 of the secret rooms are scripted and 1 is rare. Okay, mailbox, robot's right hand. Mailbox is fantastic for bosses because of the package. The package can poison enemies even though they normally are not affected by poison creep. But the big thing about the package is the explosion, and the explosion will break bullets. Usually that gives you a you know, split second to hopefully get out of the way of one of those boss attacks. And we can roll with the robot's right hand for a little while longer. Oubliette's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. As much as I would like to be using another gun, I don't think that the mailbox is the right gun for this. And I'm not saying that because it's not strong. It is quite strong. Its accuracy, though, leaves a little bit to be desired. Ooh, that was almost bad. And I just feel like the appropriate thing to do in this case is to save it, because we know these rooms like the back of our hands. We know what enemies are to be expected. Now, whenever we get an ammo drop, I'm gonna be a little bit sad, because, you know, an ammo drop basically means that you should have been using the mailbox. So I'm just gonna pop it right now and look for a secret room. You never know if you're gonna get lucky and find one. Usually in this room, you'll know if there's a secret room because that cube blobulord and the King Bullet, whatever their names are really, they will both shoot a lot of bullets in a lot of different directions. You know, in the case of the Bullet, his shots bounce. So usually you can find a secret room just by paying attention to the walls after you finish off the room. Or if you let them live for a while, they'll kind of find the secret room for you. But I still like abusing my ammoed weapon whenever I get the chance. You know, no reason not to. When you get an ammo drop and you have ammo in the gun that you're gonna pick it up with for, You know, just take a little time and pop it. We're gonna buy the key, absolutely, in case we find a... In case we find a chest and we don't have the coolant ready and it's wicked, or we want to open it anyways, we can just do that right now. We can just, or we can just open it when we reach the chest. So I'm thinking about the fossilized gun, and I'm taking a minute and I'm thinking, fossilized gun is pretty good. Could have another fire-based run, and I would not be sad about that at all. The only thing, though, is that I would really like to finish off the floor, because if there is another shopkeep, I might want to prefer to spend the money at the shopkeep instead of this guy buying the fossilized gun. You know, we might just pick up a... Well, we might pick up the fossilized gun on this floor, or we might pick up a plunger, you know, or we might pick up, you know, the water gun. There's a lot of different things that we could pick up on this floor still that might make the fossilized gun not worth getting on its own. Or there might be better things that we could spend our money on. So I will wait for a little bit, even though fossilized gun is good. I do like it. Makes it a little bit hard to dodge sometimes, but if you can, you know, if you can get a... Lovely. If you can get anything that gives you fire immunity, then it's, you know, top tier. Well, that's alright. You know, I could have let that guy kind of walk into the poison, but I just would have preferred just to kill him as soon as possible, you know? So we did. Killed him as soon as we could. And this room's pretty easy, except when they are jammed, and except when you get veteran, Deadeye. Because then you got a little bit of a problem with them kind of tracking your movements and shooting where you're going to be going. But we made it work, even though it was a little bit close. Ooh, a little worried about him actually hitting me there. That would have been not good. Alright, King Bullat, stop with your bouncing bullet bullshit. There we go. You know, this room, I think it does have up to 3 waves, but we only fought 2 of them there, which is nice. You know what? I think this is a situation where we might want to start considering using mailbox. There's like 4 jammed enemies. I think I counted 2 Deadeyes. And I got a little bit lucky with the packages also destroying enemies and destroying bullets. Okay, and we got another ammo drop, so I'm gonna spend a second. Shoot some boxes. Is that a secret room? No, not a secret room. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be one here. Sad. So sad. Surprisingly, we've like not found any mimics. Is that the effect of battery bullets? Must be. Yeah, so surprisingly we haven't found any mimics, which makes me wonder whether or not I should open these chests, because it's just a blue chest, but still. Blue chest could have a really good gun in it. He did kill himself. I was worried that he would shoot it before it actually reached him, but it worked. We murdered him with a explosive barrel. The son of a bitch. He didn't see it coming. Actually, he did see it coming, and then he turned to shoot it. If only he considered bullet physics. And time to travel. Okay. Approaching the boss fight. Once again. In Gungeon. Gonna be fighting Globulord. The crowd goes silent. Well, I mean, I can make that joke when I actually get to the boss. At this point, it's just me trying to make noise. I do hate the jammed Globulons, because it seems like every time you kill one, they split into jammed enemies, but when you kill the big jammed Globulon, sometimes he splits into a jammed enemy. So look, he split into one jammed blob and then one unjammed blob. Should be consistent, you know? You're gonna split appropriately, man. Class Guanstone Fleeting Defense. It's alright. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna open the chest? We've got the mailbox. And that's it. I suppose we should fight the boss first. We're not going to be using Fossilized Gun for this fight. So yeah, let's do it. He is jammed. So honestly, Fossilized Gun is good here just so that we have a chance at killing him as quickly as possible. Luckily, I don't think he gets particularly faster. The shots just do more damage. Maybe he does fire slightly faster, but I've never really noticed jammed enemies doing that, but I could be wrong. Seems like bosses just have slightly more health, and of course their bullets do more damage, as happens on all jammed bosses. Good explosive package. And he is getting poisoned, even though he is normally immune to poison creep. He's immune to the electricity from the coolant, that's for damn sure. Come on. I love getting those explosive packages when he's doing the random bullet attack that he does. This one right here. If I get lucky, I'll destroy a lot of his bullets. Sometimes the explosive package does kind of screw you up a little bit. I'm noticing that when the explosive comes out, I'm like, ooh, there's a gap. I can not worry about dodging. I can just worry about walking through the gap, even though I should be dodging. Don't walk into this guy. Pick up an armor. We pick up the shotgun full of love, which is absolutely fantastic. Might as well pop a little bit of extra ammo. Looking for a secret room now, because I don't know where one is. There could be one in the shop. Do I want to like blow up the shop a little bit looking for it? I don't think I want to do that anymore. We can do it one more time, but then he's going to increase the cost of all of his guns. So let's go to the lobby. You know, let's not go this way either. I don't want to go through the trap room, just in case I get hit. But I do want to open or explode, open or explode, open or explode. I want to open. I want to open the blue chest. And I hope it's not a medkit. It's banana. Banana's okay. Really does explode violently. And do I want to pop blanks or save them? Considering I don't know where the secret room is, I kind of want to save them, but let's... I think I already looked at these, but pop them. Bend to one item room, bend to the other item room. Did we shoot the wall? I think we did. Let's go check it again. You know, just to be sure. Do I want the fossilized gun? I'll buy it. We've got so much money right now. I could buy more blanks. I'm gonna buy more blanks. I'm gonna try something new here today. I'm gonna try to buy as many blanks as I can, and then, you know, hopefully on the next floor we'll use a very small number of them, and then when we get down to the Abbey, if we do go to the Abbey, I'll have even more blanks that I can save up and use on that boss fight. Maybe I can even do a like a flawless run or something, but probably not. Probably not. If history has anything to say about it, it's almost certainly going to be not. Picked up the armor piece, good. The best thing that we could pick up for doing a flawless run is, of course, Full Metal Jacket, meaning that you blank every time you get hit. It is fantastic. You know what? Shotgun. Shotgun is what we need in this situation. And for this guy, we can just pop him, because he's immune to fire, unfortunately. And he's got a friend. Stand in the water, you won't get burned! I mean, maybe that's true. Okay, actually aim, brain. More of you jerk-offs! Get out of here. He did light himself on fire a little bit walking through the corpse of his friend. Okay, we are gonna want fossilized gun, and I think banana, because I can use fossilized gun, switch over to the banana, And as a result, the banana will light the napalm on fire when it explodes. So we kind of just pop this, pop that. I can't quite see what's going on. I'm on fire, but that's okay. It kind of works. Kind of works. Cigarettes. No, thank you. Key, yes. Key is important first so that we can open a chest if we come across it and we need to open it. But until then, fossilized gun, banana gun. Fossilized banana gun until I realize that these guys are not really the best to, what the hell happened there? Not the best to, be using fossilized gun on because they are kind of across gaps. I see a veteran. No, you're not a veteran, you're Deadeye. We do get some more ammo, so let's switch over to the mailbox, and we are gonna take ammo for this gun, so let's expend the ammo really quick. Fossilized gun, banana gun, and then we switch like to the robot's right hand really quick or something. That actually just worked out fine because it destroyed the explosive barrel, which caused the what's the word? Chain reaction. That's the name of it. I was thinking it's the name of a really bad movie from the 90s. Yeah, chain reaction. Words. Here we go. I don't know how the fire actually started, but I appreciate it that it did. And I appreciate that the banana killed that guy in a couple of shots because I didn't want to really switch away to another gun. I just wanted him to die. He did die. As you should die. At least these guys are not jammed. It's making it slightly easier to deal with. There's something over there, and he was burning. Fossilized gun. Boss. We don't want the boss. We definitely don't want the boss because we got a couple of things left to do before we fight the boss. First off, oh god. I think weapon switch bug killed me here. Yep, now I'm on fire. And they're not on fire. You know what? Hold on a second. There we go. Jesus. Fossilized gun, banana gun. Thank you. Maybe it wasn't weapon switch bug. Maybe I just didn't appropriately switch to the weapon that I wanted. Banana gun, though, is working. It's working well. Something else I just realized, too, I think, is that when I have the fossilized gun, I can actually press R and then shoot. And then that'll light the napalm up. I don't need to shoot and then press R and then wait for the fire to happen. I can just immediately start R'ing it and shooting at the same time. And that is awesome, so R. See? There we go. Means it's gonna happen a little bit faster. Means so this should be the place where we drop off the crest. So it should be a lot faster lighting enemies on fire. And that's one of my big problems with the fossilized gun is that pressing R to reload takes a second before it lights the napalm on fire, but if we don't have to worry about that, it's so much simpler. You know, that's why I was kind of using the banana gun. It's like switch to the banana gun, you get a shot off, and the explosion will light the napalm, but we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, this is it's good. Okay, fossilized gun, banana gun. And in fact, I might not want banana gun anymore, if I can just kind of do that. Because I do like having the robot's right hand because we picked up a key immediately. I don't know how that happened. Because, you know, I like being able to hit enemies, knock them away, like the grenade that you just saw a second ago. I needed to knock him away from me very quickly, and I'm not going to be doing that with the banana gun. The banana gun takes time to charge. Almost made that really bad for me. The banana gun takes a second to charge and everything. I just needed something that was really quick. I'm very worried about there being gun fairies, but hopefully there won't be. You know, like right now, I don't really know where the enemies are, but I can shoot. You know, I don't need to worry so much about... Oh, you are jammed. I don't need to worry about actually making sure my shots land. I can take a second. Just shoot my gun. If I hit them, it'll push them back and do some damage. I don't need to worry about making sure the banana actually does land. Not a mimic, so we're gonna pop the coolant. See what's on this side, which is a shop? Yeah, dude. So it's not a good shop. Monster blood, I think it does make you immune to poison, but it's still not very good. We have a couple of keys, and there is nothing else that we need to use keys on this floor. So we might just want to open the blue chest, open the green chest, fight the boss. What are we using on the boss? We're gonna be using the shotgun full of love, I think. Yeah. Mailbox, shotgun full of love. We're not gonna need any other guns than these to fight the boss. Let's do it. Jammed Amoconda. Oh, lovely. I don't know what being jammed does to this guy, but hopefully it's not something super bad. Oh god. You know, I almost ran into him. I did run into him, but it didn't hurt me. Thank you, game, for being polite. Oh god. I'm using some blanks here, but hopefully you can excuse that. Just the curving bullets here are oh god, making me scared. Okay, I think we did kill the turret. Oh my god, that's scary. Jammed Amoconda, that is the stuff of my nightmares. Jesus. We do, however, get the balloon gun, which is actually, like, wonderful. Lets you fly when you're holding it. Has these kind of weird homing shots that home in on enemies, these little tornadoes. Do a lot of damage. The gun will lose all of its ammo if we take damage with it being out. But this is a gun that we can probably fight the old king with. Ooh, hexagon on top of that is wonderful. So we're gonna have a blue passive or active, please not the med kit. +1 to bullets is a straight damage upgrade. If I remember correctly, this is like a 50%, no, not a 25% damage upgrade. That might be a little bit more accurate than 50. Yeah, let's buy a blank so we have 4 blanks for the next floor when we go and fight the old king. And you know what? We're fighting the old king. I don't see how we not fight the old king here. We're doing wonderfully. Now, banana plus fossilized gun, being that is still a room clearing combination, I'm not terribly pleased about that. You know, it's no mega hand, it's no rad gun, it's no heroin, but it is still doable. And yet I still feel like having robot's right hand for knockback. Okay. Don't light yourself on fire. Don't light yourself on fire, please. This sucks. I made a mistake. Oh god, you're still jammed, huh? Actually, please do that. Thank you. I will still, you know, abuse the fossilized gun for as long as I can because it's kind of funny to me. But yeah, I just gotta remember. So I can't hold the mouse button and press R. I've gotta start the animation and then I can start shooting. That's very important to realize. So R, click. Very specific order that works here, and if you're not doing it in the correct order, it doesn't work. Something else I need to stop doing is lighting the immediate vicinity of the starting of the level on fire, because I need a second. Oh God, I need a second to actually like dodge, and I don't have a second to dodge. When the entire room is on fire, I did blank and get hit at the same moment. That was dumb of me. It was just like a second too slow. Okay, so like that's what I need to be doing. A quick R swing. Why can't I shoot? There we go. So that room was very hectic. Stupid ghost teleporting in front of me. That's the reason why I died there. Not died, but took damage. Just always blame the ghost. Hashtag blame the ghost. I knew he was gonna die, so I wasn't worried about him at all. Can the fire like approach a little bit faster, please? Thank you. Let's die. Hide. I hear the saw blade in the next room. We're gonna have some bulletkin saw blade action going on, aren't we? In which case, I'm not even going to be using the fossilized gun. I don't care about fossilized gun on a small room like this. A key. We're going to leave the key. We're going to leave the key, and we are going... Oh, you're jammed. You're jammed, which means I just got to go. And pump you full of lead. So that hopefully one day you can die. What the hell was I saying? I don't know. I don't remember. I was saying something probably. Probably wasn't very important. All right, Chillin. Chillin's important so that if we come across a wick, we can still deal with it. But actually, if it's gonna be a mimic, then we don't gotta deal with it at all. We just gotta kill the mimic and get our free item. It's the Jolter. The Jolter is, you know what? It's actually pretty good. I kind of like the Jolter. Does pretty decent damage. You know, it one-shot the secret wall there. And yeah, I can see this being my secondary weapon with the... oh, this is so good. With the fossilized gun. Because the whole reason why I do like running Robot's right hand with the fossilized gun is so I have a weapon that has knockback, so I can keep enemies at a distance. But I have the Jolter, and the Jolter is, like, even better for that purpose. Oh, God. Didn't even see you. You light on fire? You do light on fire. That's nice. That's nice. Fossilized gun is not as useful against jammed enemies as it is against non-jammed enemies, because the non-jammed enemies die much faster. The jammed enemies, you know, they'll survive the frickin' fire apocalypse. Was I immune to fire there for a second? Why is it sometimes I feel like I'm immune to fire in this game? And I do remember that at some point in the past, in the recent past, I had an episode where I was like, why am I immune to the fire here? Someone tell me why I'm immune to the fire. No one told me why I was immune to the fire. So I'm still a little at a loss as to what really was happening there, but I swear to you there were times when I was like in the fire and I was fine. It was very strange. I can't remember if that was a blessed mode run. If it was, then maybe it's has something to do with the blessed gun that I randomed into, but I don't think so. Okay, we picked up some armor. I love it. A little bit of armor means that that damage we took on this floor is basically neutralized, although I would have still preferred not to take it. You know, one day I'll do a flawless run. I think I could do a flawless run if it's not cursed. I think I've gotten to the point in my my Gungeon career that if you give me a standard run, you know, with all the normal modifiers, I could probably do a no-hit run. Now the real question is, does Lament Configurum count? You know, does the self-damage taken from that item actually count as damage on the run, or is that a free pass? Because you don't really control that you take the damage. You control that you use the item, yes, but you know, that's kind of the fun of the item, is that you don't know if you're going to take damage or not. It counts as damage, yes, but you know, should it, for the purposes of being able to say that you did it, you know, I don't know. Whoa! I rolled into the wall there. That was actually pretty bad. This guy takes a lot of shots to kill. And honestly, well, I was gonna say honestly we could get ammo for the Jolter, but no, honestly we get ammo for the frickin' shotgun full of love. Next ammo we get, we'll go for the Jolter. So really quickly, pop the chest. It's not a mimic. We open it. It's an HP upgrade, which we are going to immediately sell on this floor, in fact, because there is a cell creep here. Okay, really quickly, really quick. Light your ass on fire. Ah, we got Little Bomber. Dude, this is awesome. It means from this point forward, we're not going to need to use blanks to access secret rooms. Now, let's just see if I can actually remember to use Little Bomber, because I don't really have the track record to say that I always use Little Bomber when I get it. But this HP upgrade, that's going to go in the trash. And we get 30 credits out of that, which is nice. I'm actually going to spend that on a blank. So I have 2 blanks for this upcoming boss fight. Is there anything else that we want to sell? Honestly, Banana Gun is kind of not the best, so I'm going to sell it. Get some more money. There we go. The deed has been done. We're gonna use shotgun full of love and the balloon gun. We should probably. Okay. Saw blade. God damn it! Scared myself because of the saw blade. I should probably start with the balloon gun, just so that, you know, if we're out of ammo with it, we can just get rid of it or something. But it's a good gun. Let's not use too many blanks if we can help it. Let's cover the screen in balloons. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit scary. I'm a little bit cornered, so that is an opportunity for a blank, I think. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so we're out of ammo with the balloon gun now because we got hit. Just a bad dodge, really. All it takes is one bad dodge, and all of a sudden your balloon is out. Otherwise, this has been a pretty good fight. You know, I'm kind of lucky that I've got a couple of guns that I'm comfortable with using on this guy that can pretty much take him out on their own. That freaking attack is the one that hit me, the bullet that appeared in my face. IIRC. Yeah, there he goes, Old King, done. Got hit once. Used a couple blanks, not bad. You die. And we're gonna take ammo, honestly, for the balloon gun. So we have something that we can use on the next boss. It also grants us flight, which can be useful. And we're done. Going on down to the next floor. Going on down to Georgia. Although hopefully we don't find the devil on our trip. Although if we do, you know, I'll say hi. I'll deal. And we're back to our old tricks. And we immediately pick up ammo. So we're gonna pick up ammo for the probably Jolter. You know what? No, shotgun full of love. Let's make sure that we have all of our boss killing guns filled. We've got enough ammo in the Jolter that we can go for quite a while on this floor. Again, ideally, you know, oh god. I don't like being trapped, but I trapped myself. Ideally, the fossilized gun's gonna do a lot of the damage for us. Would love to be able to kind of go over here and light the Jamomancer on fire, and we did, finally. Get a key drop, huh? I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm gonna wait. We'll wait, we'll see what the shop on this floor has to offer. I will just light this place up as much as I can. Good luck. I do love the AoE damage of the fossilized gun. I do miss the plunger too. Like that used to be a really fun weapon. Then they went and nerfed it. I think a lot of people kind of take the plunger change as a buff instead of a nerf, but I consider it a nerf. Because it used to just light all of the floor on fire, now it only lights wherever it hits on fire. I prefer the old way. I prefer the olden ways. 'Cause I'm an old man. I mean, not a mimic. But at the same time, out of keys. I can't. I mean, I could. I don't want to, because it would cost me a key. And I would just be doing it to save a green chest. If it was, you know, a mimic maybe, but it wasn't a mimic, not that I could tell. Maybe it was a mimic, in which case I will feel very sad about myself. It's kind of hang tight. You're dead. Freaking totem pole is... You know what? The totem pole will die eventually. There it goes. I don't know why, but when it's jammed, it goes through its second phase super quickly. Like you heard it, it just went chow, chow. Don't get it. Maybe it is not something for me to get. I mean, if you're jammed, just like fart right off. Okay, you know what? Let's go over here. There we go. Not on fire anymore. Not poisoned. Okay, I got stuck in a wall. This room was just like completely and utterly mismanaged in every single way I can think of. Okay, get rid of the ammo so it's out of ammo, and I know it's out of ammo. Let's... Oh, okay, I did not open a secret room on this floor yet. Good, because I have the little bomber, let's not forget. So am I doing the little bomber here? Even though I said in the past that the charge on the banana was not so good. I don't know. For the fun of it. Hey, dude. Do you, like, come at me? Alright, well, have fun with that. See, maybe I should just use the robot's right hand when I don't have any jolter ammo. Although honestly, you know, the freaking fossilized gun does push enemies back quite nicely. But I also have to like shoot it at enemies, which means that I might be lighting too many fires that I'm comfortable with. Ah, there's the ammo. So we're gonna get that for the jolter and ride with that from now on. At some point we'll need ammo for the fossilized gun, but honestly, if we run out of ammo for it, we've got so many other good guns that I really don't mind not having ammo for it. Until that day comes, you know, we have guns. Okay, I am on fire. That was scary. I should definitely have not lit that many fires, I don't think. Here's the shop, finally. Of course. Found it, guys. Right here. Found this stupid med kit. Let's go pick up the key. We got one key. We can open this chest now. I don't mind, you know, not forcing the gun drops from bosses right now. I think passives and actives might be a little bit more interesting. Super Space Turtle from a green chest? Are you kidding me? I thought that was an A-class item. Super Space Turtle is awesome. Wait. R2-G2 is black. Super Space Turtle is green? That makes no sense to me. Maybe R2-G2 is red. But I could have sworn that frickin' Super Space Turtle was red, because he's actually good. I mean, that's not to say that R2-G2 is not good, but I don't think it's black level. Kind of one reason why Super Space Turtle is not the best is that he does get caught up on walls and stuff. One good thing about R2-G2 is that it kind of takes a second to cool down in between its shots. And as a result, it can hit a little bit more accurately in certain situations. Yeah, I hit the explosive barrel with my shot, and that caused the enemy to go right where I was going to dodge. So that kind of is a little bit of sucky damage there. I could have probably, you know, not had that happen had I had the jolter equipped, because I could have just jolted the enemies and knocked them away, but I was not quick enough on the draw to actually make that happen, which is my fault. Let's not forget that the Winchester's there. I really hate that Winchester's games don't appear on the map, because I always end up forgetting about them, but we'll give it a shot here. So we open the chest. It's a Stinger. Stinger is amazing. Let's play Winchester, since we have 218 bucks. And if I fight the boss now, I'll forget. So let's give it a shot. Now, let's not mess up, because a lot of times when I do these, I mess up. Let's not mess up. I'll take my time, aim my shot. Shot. Yeah, that's good enough. I want to get these blocks out of the way so that I can properly bounce a shot in the back. Although this guy, I might want to just bounce off of the blue moving platform. Like, where is this gonna land? I'm gonna hit the red block. Okay, you know what? Screw you. Let's worry about this top head. If I shoot there, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's one. Now, this one will be tricky. Maybe not as tricky as I thought. I think if we just line up our shot on the 45, we hit that blue platform, I think we have a pretty good chance at just landing it immediately. Yeah. Let's take our shot. Sweet. Now there's only one head left. We want to do the same thing we did before, if we can. Line it up at the 45. Oh, so close. So close. We almost had a black. Instead, we get the gunbow, which is okay. It's actually a pretty good room clear. It's an okay boss killer, but I think I'm just gonna stick with like the Stinger, the shotgun full of love, stuff like that. Ah, it's so unfortunate. I like the Stinger because, you know, it breaks bullets and everything. Whoa, how come I lit on fire? That's weird. I think? Yeah, sometimes stuff's lighting on fire, and I don't know why. Let's pop a blank there. This should be a relatively straightforward fight. We got electric bees. Don't mind the electric bees. Whoa! Bouncing all the way up here. What are you doing? Don't worry so much about landing the Stinger shot. You still want to get the shots out because of the bees. And you have plenty of ammo that you can get 2 boss kills out of 1 Stinger. So we don't really need ammo for the Stinger. I'm going to take it for something else, I think. Nanomachine, son! I never get this item. It is like the best robot item in the game, potentially. Secondary only maybe to Armor Synthesizer, but Nanomachines is so good. if you're just focused on survival. We finally have it. You know, I couldn't get it on like normal runs, on runs where I am, I'm gonna take it for the stinger. Nothing else is low on ammo. You know, I can't get it on frickin' DD20 mode runs. I can't get it on hard runs. I just get it, you know, on a standard, you know, cursed robot run where I've got a shit ton of HP already. Whatever. Popped a blank because, you know, there's not enough blanks in the shop that we can buy them now to get back up to over 3. You might as well just use one. I didn't find the secret room. I couldn't find it, I think. Yeah, gunbow. Gunbow is an actually good bow, as opposed to most of the other bows. Oftentimes I use gunbow for boss fights, and it does work, but I think we've got more than enough good guns for boss fights, you know? Like, I really do need something that can kill enemies at a range, does good damage. Where is the freaking Jamomancer? Not Jamomancer, but Mancer. If only we had just a little bit more damage output. A little bit more damage, and maybe I could kill jammed enemies in not like 3 shots. Whatever. Whatever. Like you are gonna be a jerk. I see him. God, I hate the jammed whiz bangs. They're so annoying. The thing about the gunbow is that it bounces like 5 times and it travels super fast. So you want to make sure that you, if you can get those bounces to actually land on your target. Because if you can, you have a better chance at actually being able to get the kill. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to aim though, I will admit. If I had a laser sight, it would be easier because I would be able to tell if I'm exactly on the left-right axes. And you know what? We'll take some gunbow ammo. I never use this gun. I don't get it very often. I mean, it's A tier, so kind of by the rules of the game, you don't get A tier all that often. Full. God, I got so much ammo. I always have so much ammo, and I feel very self-confident. Not self-confident. Feel very self-conscious about it. But with the run where you just willy-nilly use all your ammo, that's gonna be the run that you don't get ammo. Although maybe, you know, because we're cursed, we get so much more ammo drops that it's not that big of a problem. Come on. Gotcha. Ooh, you son of a gun. I hate that sound effect. That's not your sound effect. Your sound effect... No, that sound effect is for confirmed. I'm pretty sure those guys didn't make that sound effect until that update happened. That supply drop that added confirmed. Okay, this has to change. This cannot go on forever. Hit you. At the very least, it slows you down temporarily. My God! Okay, I did hit the Jamomancer again. He's dead, finally. Jesus, okay. I must have accidentally killed the Agonizer in the center, because I wasn't really focusing him down. I had other stuff to deal with. So hard to get the bounce when you don't have a laser sight. Because at least with the laser sight, you can tell where it's going to travel. And you can tell if you're exactly horizontal with the map. Or vertical with the map, and it'll bounce in a perfect straight line. Hello. Goodbye. I'm actually not entirely sure how I took damage there, but there's some... I hate that room specifically because there's so many of those jerkwads. Alright. Buy key back, buy armor, goodbye a helix. What I should do is really quickly look for a secret room with this bomb. It's not gonna be there, is it? It's not gonna be there because of this room right here. It's gonna block it, so I don't think there is gonna be a secret room there. Yeah, there's not. Just a blank shrine, man. Oh! I hate you. You and your freaking 2 shots at 45-degree angles from one another. High shot speed because you're jammed. Get out of here with that. It would help if I could actually, like, shoot my target, too. I'm also using a charged gun. I'm not super comfortable using charged guns for room-to-room combat unless they're, like, some of the super A-tier charged guns that you can get, but, like, you know, like Mega Hand or Heroin, because they actually, like, kill things in one hit. But, like, this gun right now, it takes a while to reload, not a long time to charge, but it takes long enough that I'm taking damage because I have to, like, dodge out of the way of enemies. What I should do is just, like, pop a shot, switch to something else temporarily, and then when I have some room, we switch back to the gunbow. So that's something that I'm gonna actually, like, try to practice right now since I have a second, you know? It'll also reload in my backpack. So I can use something like the Jolter right here, and then we switch back to the gunbow. It's already got ammo. I mean, I'm just gonna open it. Lovely. This is like the worst cursed run of all time. I had one mimic. One. Oh, get out of here. Out of ammo. That did not last long. I feel like that didn't last long at all. What the hell happened there? There's some ammo for it. It'll last longer now. Okay, we have no keys. We have antibodies, which we are going to sell. Antibodies is in this menu. Drop. Yeah, that's where I wanted to drop it. No, I didn't want to drop it over here. It's another 30. Goodbye, Table Tech Stun. Buy the Helix, which we're probably gonna do. We've got plenty of blanks we can afford. If I had to guess, it's gonna be Kill Pillars. Kill Pillars means that we should open up with a fossilized gun, followed by something that explodes, which is Stinger. Oh no, it's the wall, okay. I mean, we're just gonna exclusively use the Stinger then. Actually, what we should do is use Balloon Gun. Balloon Gun means that we can stand in the center. We don't need to use it forever. Just need to use it for long enough. Whenever he does this attack, we just stand in the center, switch to the Balloon Gun, maybe pop some coolant. Super easy fight, wow. I guess Balloon Gun Stinger does more damage than I was expecting right there. We get Void Core, which is a decent gun. Can't complain at all. Although I could if I wanted to. Gonna do a quick secret room check. There it is. Not a mimic. Let's open it. T-shirt gun. Hey, something to sell. I can buy blanks and then just get chest out of the big old blank shrine here. Let's go do that right now. I'll pop these 2 blanks, we'll see what we get. Fossilized gun. Brown chest, which is not a mimic, we'll open it. 5 credits and a snowballer, sure. A blue chest that I can't open, so that is going to be exploded. And we get junk. Hey, if I can just farm junk out of this, I'm gonna do it. In fact, the likelihood of getting a chest drops for each blank. But there you go. Now we got ammo synthesizer. Is that worth like 60 credits or whatever? Yes, yes it is. So I feel perfectly okay with that action right there of buying the 3 blanks and then immediately using them. It's worth 60, it's worth 90 credits. It is a pretty decent gun, or a active, or a passive. Item! It's kind of the word I was thinking of. And now we're just gonna get the hell out of here. Okay. See, now something like Gunbow really does make a lot of sense, because the ammo's gonna last a lot further. Okay, well. Shit. Jolter. Void Core, sure. I like the Jolter, I like the Void Core, and I really like the Snowballer. I'm actually gonna save that, I think, for Bullet Hell, because if I need something that does damage and protects me, you know, secondary to explosive guns, something like the Snowballer or the Cold 45, that's what you're gonna want. Also, screw you Ashen Bulletkins, get the hell out of Dodge. Come on, walk on my electricity. Got immediate chest drop. Damn it! I don't have keys! Okay, this is Scary Town. This is a room that I never know how to handle. So right now, I'm just kind of trying to handle it in a different fashion. Oh, I didn't see you! Oh, you son of a bitch. Get out of here. Well, we got ammo for the gunbow. I'm still learning how to properly do this room. I don't know how you do it. You know, I was trying to, like, get in here and make sure that the shots from the Iron Maiden wouldn't just, like, focus me down along one of the walls, but still, I was just trying to focus too much on dodging the shots from the Forge Hammers, so maybe standing on the edge is what you want to do. I don't know. Good thing we got some ammo there, so now I can actually use ammo synthesizer with the gunbow, which is what I wanted to do. You fucking teleporting bullet bullshit. Get it, come here, come here. Oh, God. Oh, right! Table tech stun! Oh my God. I remember that's something that we got now. Okay. Nice shot. Nice shooting, Tex. Yeah, and at this point in the game, something like Gunbow does kind of show you its true strengths, or lack thereof. Like, it does good overall damage if you can get that ricochet, but, like, against single target enemies, it's actually taking multiple shots to kill them now. It would be nice if I could get the bounce to work properly, but, like, yeah, it's taking... especially against jammed enemies, but even against certain shotgunners, it's taking more than one shot to actually kill them. And if you don't get that rebound, you're not going to kill them in one shot. Might just want to fight the boss now, honestly, just because we can. It's kind of a little bit strange that we found the boss so quickly. It's not a speed run, but if this was a speed run, that would be a good position for it to spawn at, that fight. Oh my God. The Jamomancer caused him to fire way too quickly. I couldn't actually do what I wanted to do in time. At least I got Super Space Turtle helping me out. Oh my God, I fucking hate mages. How much damage have I taken on this run? How many of it is because of mages in one form or another? Seriously, my God. That was my fault because, honestly, I was looking at the mage. seriously, mages are the bane of my existence along with every other enemy in the game, essentially. We're fine, we're gonna have plenty of HP for the run, but who am I kidding? I'm not near good enough, I don't think, to be able to do a no-hit run. That shit's gonna be hard. It's also, you know, could be somewhat lucky, you know, if you get a black hole gun on the first floor, you know, I think you have some good odds of making it work, even if they're not necessarily the best odds. Jolt you. Oh God, wall. Get out of here. And get out of here with your damn Full Metal Jacket BS. This is what I said. If you could get Full Metal Jacket, you could probably not get hit on a run. And there we go. We got Full Metal Jacket. A little too late to do a no-hit run, but still, you know, beneficial to have. And actually, what we should do is fight the boss literally right now. Because then if we take damage, it'll just hit the blank. So we're gonna use Stinger, we're gonna use Shotgun, maybe Stinger Balloon Gun again. We've got the Balloon Gun ammo, let's use it. He's jammed, I think. He's not jammed? No, he's not jammed. Okay. He looks it sometimes. Now luckily the balloon gun shots do pierce, so the balloon gun's actually not bad at taking out those attacking heads, you know? And balloon gun can easily deal with this phase of the fight right now. Pop one blank here. Oh, I should not have done that, right. No reason to. You want to use a beam gun to deal with the heads, ideally, because it does kill them essentially instantly. Now, the big problem is that if something like the explosion of this guy creates fire, we're in a bad place. So don't blank. There's no need to blank. The blanks will happen automatically. That's something that I forgot when I blanked a second ago. Super Space Turtle doing good work. Keep going, dog. Excuse me, turtle. You know what? I will switch back to a fossilized gun to deal with the heads. I think that's important. We're not using anything that explodes right now. I'm not using the stinger, so this is actually fine. And in fact, balloon gun can do good enough damage against the heart that we might just want to stick with this. It will take a couple of phases, I think, but I think that's fine. You know, I don't think we're gonna kill the heart in one phase. It's gonna take two, but that's good damage. We still have one blank, so if we get hit, it won't count. Thanks to Full Metal Jacket, and you know, again, like if I had Full Metal Jacket earlier, we could definitely have done a no-hit run. I would have just been buying blanks and then not using them, and they would have just been using themselves automatically. I did take multiple hits on this floor, but that's just because I got a little bit salty because of the frickin' mages. If I had a blank, I think it would have been a little bit easier to avoid the salt and kill them without taking so much damage, but that's okay. So balloon gun, might as well finish off the ammo here. And the next gun we're going to use is the Jolter again. Yeah, they do home in. They home in, they pierce, they kind of travel in the direction they were traveling in when you shoot them. It is a good gun, this balloon gun. It's mini boss. All right, well, we can deal with you. Oh, mini boss with enemies? Wait a minute. When did that happen? I don't remember this. Hopefully there's not any more. Hopefully it's just those guys that we just killed. Okay. Out of ammo. Did kill him. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. 2 ammo drops? I know that oftentimes this guy drops maps, but 2 ammo drops is kind of nice. Don't need Stinger. I'll take it for the gunbow, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know. Use the Jolter. Use the Jolter. We've got it. We haven't been using it lately. It's okay. Jolter damage output is actually pretty good, so there's no reason not to use it. Actually, there's a reason not to use it. If you don't like the knockback for some reason, if it's working against you, I could see you not wanting to use the Jolter. In general, knockback is not the worst thing here in this game. I know that sometimes I complain about it, sometimes it is the worst thing in the world. Ooh, I did not see you. But it is nice to be able to knock enemies away from you so that they can't hit you, especially when you have something like a heavy knockback weapon, something that does a tiny bit of knockback and then all of a sudden it does a lot of knockback. That can kind of mess you up. This always does good knockback. I am going to get the ammo, but I think I'm going to save that until we use all the ammo in this gun, and then we'll come back to the shop and buy what we need. I did pick up a key. If we come across a chest, we can open it, but I might not want to open that blue chest, because we're on the last floor of the game. We might be able to pick up a green chest or a red chest if we get super lucky. So I kind of want to save up my... I want to save up my key immediately and take a look at that later. Yeah. Unfortunately, the mutation isn't really working all that well with the coolant. That's a shame. Get out of here, Forge Hammer. I'm not gonna have any of your BS today. As long as the game thinks I'm hitting, I'll stand here and shoot. Mutation is good for clearing out creep, as are other creep guns. You know, if there's fire, well, you just pop this down and it'll get rid of the fire for you. I don't like the knockback of the mutation because it knocks you back. It does have high knockback on enemies, though. It'll knock them back quite heavily. I don't know, maybe they don't like being covered in red goop. I don't know. So we do have a... we do have a green chest. And I am going to use a little bomber here, because there is one more blank on the shop. If I buy it, I can have 3 blanks for the next floor. Ooh, we're definitely going to buy it because we're going to have 4 blanks for the next floor, which are 4 hits that we can take. So here's Alien Engine. Alien Engine is okay. I wouldn't say it's okay for us right now, but honestly, maybe because we have the Full Metal Jacket, we can kind of get up in enemies' faces, and if we get hit, it's not a big deal. We'll buy ammo, buy the blank. I don't care about those 2 guns, so we're just gonna get the hell out of here and go down to the next floor. Bullet hell, here we come. And what are we gonna use? We're gonna use gunbow. Gunbow, void core. No. Gunbow, snowball. Heck yeah, and I think coolant snowballer works as well. Like, cool it, you snowball it, you ice it. I guess that's not a very good combination, is it? So, you know, I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells recently. If it made it so that the enemies got frozen in the ice, I could see that being awesome. Because in Dead Cells, if you are in water and you use an ice attack, enemies get frozen and they can't turn around. They can still attack, but they can't, like, look at you. That would be really cool. Enemies walk onto the ice and then they get frozen, they can't look at you. That would be pretty nice. Oh, God, get out of here. Oh, I guess this'll work. You know, it's not a rail gun. Also, I would love to be able to kill the Agonizer probably first. And there it goes. Got stuck on a wall. Yeah, so it's no, dang. It's no railgun. But it's okay, I suppose. Do not blank, because the blanks don't matter. I think there's a guy over there. No, he's dead. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. I couldn't really see him over there. So this is the first intersection, is it not? Oh god, I hate that. No, this is just the way to the first intersection, really. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. Took a lot of shots. There we go. One more. Excellent. I suppose it doesn't really matter if we get hit because of the fact that we've got the, oh, well, there it goes. We've got the, Full Metal Jacket, but I'd still like to not get hit if I can avoid it. Yeah. Also gotta remember that I've got the frickin' tables. Use them. Even though those guys were stunned, they were still taking damage. So they are now really big and blobulous, and they exploded into bullets. Okay, same thing here. Couldn't take out nearly as many of those as I wanted, but that's alright. We took out at least one of these jerks. These jerks being the frickin' King Bullats. Get a key. You know, that's not bad. If we do get a chest drop, we can actually afford to open it now. This is an opportunity to use the snowballer, though. Push these guys into the pits. That way we don't have to worry about them. There we go. And then we switch back to the gunbow. Or we just let Super Space Turtle do the job. Yeah, sure. Go to town. I imagine he's probably jammed. That's why it's taking you a while, Mr. Turtle. They call me Mr. Turtle. Okay. Oh, boy. It's exactly the room I wanted to see. There goes my blank. As expected. Yo, Super Space Turtle, you've been, like, clearing house, haven't you? You know what? It's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take the stinger. I wanted to switch back to the gunbow so I could throw it, but then the game's like, you don't want to switch to the gunbow, trust me. It's out of ammo. Alright, well, thanks, game. I always like coming into this room so that I can, hopefully identify... Oh my god, used another blank. I mean, I didn't use the blank. The game used a blank because I took a hit, you know. But I always like coming into this room so I know which direction is the appropriate way out to the boss fight. At the first hub. Where are you? So took one hit, not the best. Should have probably at some point switched to the snowballer. Just killed enemies this way. You know what? Get out of here. Okay, so this being the first hub room, we did the middle path. We know that it's going to loop up to the top, so we know that the downward path here is the way to go. Or should be. Oh, I didn't think he would hit me. I don't know why. I mean, he's a veteran. He's gonna hit you if he's aiming at you. That was just probably bad on my part. Get out of here. Yeah, there are situations where I like having the snowballer, and this is proving it. I like that you can just hold down the button to fire very quickly. You don't have to worry about tap shooting at all. Freezes enemies in place. It combined with the jolter too. If you freeze an enemy, then you can just kind of push him into a pit, right? And we're done. And we're done. Should probably just like start using the snowballer even more from now. I would like to, you know, not take damage on the floor, but I don't think that's going to be happening at this point. Taking far too much damage. I've got no blanks. No blanks! Oh. Someone just rolled into a pit. Thank you. Like 4 enemies just rolled into pits. Thank you. Man, two-shotting the bulletkin on this floor with the jolter? That's pretty good. Then again, we do have junk. I always forget about the junk. I always forget that the junk gives you such a... Oh, right, we got freaking #1, too. The #1 bullet ability. So, yeah, no wonder we're killing enemies in 2 hits with the jolter. We've got actually decent damage upgrades. Come on. Kinda wish he didn't explode. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. Oh, and then I just ran into the bullet. Oh, that was such a bad dodge. I never said I was the best Gungeon player in the world. I am merely sometimes acceptable. Oh, I love it that you're attacking him because he can hurt me. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. You're the only one looking out for me in this crazy world that we live in. Alright. Balloon gun, stinger. Pop the coolant, that's going to be one of his 2 attacks that he does. Frame rate's getting a little wonky. Oh, out of ammo, right. I almost had those dodges, but I don't know why, but it felt like to me that the frame rate was getting a little bit wonky. Seemed to be slightly unable to dodge exactly how I wanted to. Probably just me. Probably operator error. Error. Also, surprisingly, I don't think I had a single attempt, a single possible way on this entire run of getting cursed. Like getting jammed, Lord of the Jammed, following me, however you want to call it. There's no way. There's no way on this entire run. There was no opportunities to steal. We didn't find a Cursula shop. None of the, objects for sale on the entire run work themselves cursed, as far as I know. So I think there's just no way that I could have become cursed. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Part of the reason for doing this run in particular was that I wanted something that was a little bit straightforward on my brain, because this is my first Gungeon run in like 4 days. But still, I'm bringing it up because I want you not to blame me. Don't blame me. I'm just the guy who's playing the game. Blame the game for not giving me the opportunity. Hate those dodges, but sometimes they do work. 8 stinger shots left. We still have the shotgun full of love. We still have the mailbox. We still have the mutation. We still have the jolter. We still have the frickin' this gun. He doesn't do anything. So you know what? Electrify him. there just no electricity here? Or is he getting... No, that's Super Space Turtle's getting electrified, I think. Don't stand at the diagonals, ever. We still have this gun. Oh, that's like the worst dodge I could possibly make. And I made it. What else do we got? What does more damage here? I mean, this does quite a bit of damage if we can get in there. Shotgun full of love? What's that look like? That's pretty good damage. What else do we got? What else? We only got time for like one more shot at this guy. We got more stingers left. Oh, you know what? I have not killed a single enemy, I think, with this gun. There we go. Void Core Assault Rifle. Use 6 ammo for it. And that's a pretty good robot run, all things considered. It took a lot of damage on floor 5, I think, because of the frickin' mages. Picked up the Full Metal Jacket a little bit too little too late to save me from taking damage on the run. But you know what? Can't complain. It's a victory. I suppose I could complain. Oh, I didn't get everything. Oh, I didn't beat DD20 Blessed Mode while cursed and having Lord of Jam following me without taking any damage. Not saying that that's not impressive. That's very impressive. I'm saying I'm saying I'm nowhere near the capable of doing that. At least not right now. But hopefully, maybe one day I'll get to that point. Next run is probably going to be a DD20 mode run because it has been a while and I would like to get another victory on that mode at some point in my life. So you know what? Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here for the next run of Gungeon.